The Target 12 investigators have new details now in 38 studios inside the scandal. A judge rejects a call to keep some material from the lawsuit under wraps.
And one of the defendants in the case asking for names to be blacked out from the documents. Target 12 investigator Tim White joins us now live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom with all what this means when those documents could be released.
Work still needs to be done here at Superior Court, but officials tell me today's ruling means those documents could be released next week.
This type of client information.
At the 11th hour, Wells Fargo, a defendant in the state's lawsuit against architects of the 38 Studios deal, filed a motion asking a judge to keep 215 words sprinkled throughout tens of thousands of pages of depositions under seal.
Primarily the identity and names of certain clients and questions regarding the context of private deals totally unrelated to this case.
The state pushed back, saying Wells Fargo didn't meet the high burden of proof to keep the names of their clients under wraps.
The public, it is absolutely clear, wants to know every fact about this litigation. And it is entitled to that because it has a legitimate concern.
In the end, Judge Michael Silverstein ruled on the side of transparency.
Accordingly, the court is going to order that there be no redactions in connection with the 4 depositions that are here issued.
Late last month, Silverstein ordered documents from the 38 Studios lawsuit unsealed. Expected in the release, transcripts of depositions from 67 key players, including disgraced former House Speaker Gordon Fox. There will be a round 2 in this transparency battle. On Friday, the judge will hear from game maker Electronic Arts about certain material they would like to remain under seal. New at 6 o'clock. We'll let you know what it is that Electronic Arts wants withheld. Mike?
Tim, you said the documents could be made available next week. Do you know where they are in the process right now?
Well, Mike, the clerks here have done their job so far. They've scanned in or processed some 20,000 pages in documentation, but they're waiting on attorneys to hand over all those depositions, and I'm told that could double that amount. 40,000 pages would then have to be entered in, although that would be done electronically. So the plan for right now is to put that information on the court's website, a link there so everyone can access the material. Of course, they want to make sure that the website can handle all of that data. Mike?
All right, thank you, Tim. Target 12 investigator Tim White live in Providence for us. We look forward to hearing from you on Eyewitness News at 6. Now, 38 Studios inside the scandal continues to unfold. Our team of Target 12 investigators is standing by, ready to comb through the documents as soon as they're released, and we'll be updating you in the days leading up to that moment on air and online at WPRI.com. Now the Target 12 investigators continue bringing you 38 studios inside the scandal.
We've learned that the highly anticipated release of tens of thousands of court documents in the case could happen next week.
And this after a judge today ruled against a request to keep certain items under wraps. We have in-depth coverage for you tonight. WPRI.com reporter Ted Nisi is taking a closer look at the questions we want answered.
But first, let's go to Target 12 investigator Tim White, who's been following the controversial deal from the beginning and joins us now live from the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Mike Shannon, now that a judge has ruled no one can take a black marker to the deposition transcripts in the 38 Studios lawsuit, clerks here at Providence Superior Court are waiting for lawyers to hand over those documents ahead of next week's potential release.
There were false statements made by Mr.
In a hearing where Judge Michael Silverstein admonished lawyers for bickering during their arguments,
Stop it.
Attorneys for Wells Fargo, a defendant in the 38 Studios lawsuit, asked the judge to redact or black out names of some of their clients from deposition transcripts.
Absolutely nothing to do with 38 Studios or this litigation.
But the state, who filed the lawsuit against the architects of the controversial deal, argued that public interest in the case outweighed the bank's concerns.
The public, it is absolutely clear, wants to know every fact about this litigation. And it is entitled to that.
No redactions.
The judge agreed, ruling against Wells Fargo. Ahead of the hearing, 38 Studios founder and defendant in the case, Kurt Schilling, tweeted this to Eyewitness News, anxious to see how public reacts to actual things that happened. There is another hearing set for Friday. Game maker Electronic Arts is looking to have certain financial information like pricing terms and payment schedules That information is known as discovery material, and I'm told that any decision out of next Friday's hearing will not have an impact on the release of those eagerly anticipated case files and depositions. Again, that could happen next week. Live with the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.